assassination, slaughter.
It's a legitimate military target, a murderer.
But what about the precedent set at Nuremberg?
What?
After the Holocaust and 6 million dead, America stayed the hand of vengeance, and instead, Nazi leaders were rounded up and tortured.
No. Waterboarded.
Hired by NASA.
No. Brought to court to be tried for crimes against humanity, then executed and then...
What a tragedy. Please, you old fag, don't history lesson me. Don't you get it? The true sign of a supremacy is who gets to decide at each given minute when the rule of law is applied and when it's suspended. You can't spell justice without the U.S. and it's called justice because it's just us that's justified in judging just cause, just wars, and just evidence. Just test this justice and get just iced if you mess with us. You end up in the ocean like Bin Laden.
When Osama isn't dead, or maybe he died in 2000. This thing's rotten on death certificate of public evidence. Man, he's probably keeping back in an island on a CIA pension plan.
Watch it, hippie, or get double tapped like Geronimo.
That reminds me, why this code name Geronimo?
Geronimo? That's Osama's code name. Let the truth be known. It speaks of the Masons and the skull and bones. The secret society of elite Yale students who stole the skull of the Apache chief and they use it in a cold dark ritual of pagan druids worshiping Satan, Lucifer, Cain, and Judas. The truth is they're the ones who owned Osama and got the feral plasma to clone Obama. They're ruthless, they plan this whole end game, coincide with the pagan May Day festival of Beltane. Fertility ritual with blood sacrifice. Adolf Hitler's suicide dates match precise. That's a device to pledge and bow to the true rulers of the earth and renew the wedding vows. Obama harpooned Japan, creating ways to hit him. Reptilian was married to the same form of King Middleton. Ain't kidding, it isn't the truth. Illuminati's on the throne. That's a real reason why they called Osama Geronimo.
It's a bloody good code name. What's wrong with you?
I see many Native Americans consider it dishonorable to have their hero, ancestor, and leader associated with terrorism and Al-Qaeda. It all seems like an appalling error.
This wasn't an error. This right here is the war on terror, and it's a continuation of the 19th century campaign we had to wage to liberate the territory of the United States from the red-skinned savages who also hid in caves and kept on attacking us because they hated our civilized ways, our Christianity, whiteness, and slaves.
But weren't the Apache defending their lands from the invasion of whites?
They started it, Bob. Get your history right. Same with Al-Qaeda. We didn't pick this fight, so you see, the Geronimo analogy is tight.
All right, thank you both for your interesting views. Little wonder there's such confusion in the news when we can scarcely agree on historical narratives. Is there any mystery we live in diverging realities? The tides of amnesia seem to be rising like the oceans, unchecked by mass media that are steadily corroding, more concerned with the rush to make headlines by 5 than helping us discern the facts from the lies. But there's a rival tide, an equal and opposite turn, a yearning to read between official lines that are blurred, unreassured by the many who were plainly disturbed and who questioned the way in which justice was served. If it was served, it can be served to us just the same. So what brand of justice do we want done in our name? Leaving you now with that thought in your mind. Robert Foster produced media, proud to ignore deadlines.